nasal cavity, and what we have on this side is we have the olfactory bulb, the olfactory tract, and the olfactory nerve coming through the cribriform plate. As we come down here, this is the external nasal branch of the anterior ethmoidal, and here we have lateral nasal branches of the nasopalatine nerve. So this is on the lateral nasal wall. These are your superior middle and inferior nasal concha. As we come into back here, this is the nerve of the pterygoid canal, or the nerve of Vidian, which contains both sympathetic and parasympathetic fibers that are coming in here to innervate the lacrimal gland and the nasal mucosa. This is the pterygopalatine ganglia, and coming south out of the pterygopalatine ganglia, we have palatine nerves. Once those palatine nerves decide which hole they're going to, we can term them greater palatine nerve and lesser palatine nerve, depending on whether it came through the greater palatine foramen or the lesser palatine foramen. As we look at the nasal septum, we've got posterior ethmoidal branches here, and we've got anterior ethmoidal branches. Those are off of ophthalmic branch of trigeminal. We have the septal branch of the nasopalatine nerve, which is off of maxillary, as well as the incisive branch of the nasopalatine, which is going through the incisive canal to innervate the skin behind the upper teeth and the upper teeth themselves. So again, we've got posterior ethmoidal, anterior ethmoidal, septal branch of the nasopalatine, incisive branch of the nasopalatine, which goes through the incisive canal. We've got olfactory nerve, olfactory bulb, olfactory tract, external nasal branch of the anterior ethmoidal, lateral nasal branches of the nasopalatine, pterygopalatine ganglia, nerve of the pterygoid canal, palatine nerves, which become greater and lesser palatine nerves. We can also see those on this one. You've got olfactory nerves here, external nasal branch of the anterior ethmoidal nerve there, lateral nasal branches of the nasopalatine here, the pterygopalatine ganglia there. The nerve of the pterygoid canal would be behind that, or posterior to that. You've got palatine nerves coming south, giving you the greater and lesser palatine nerves that are innervating the skin on the roof of the mouth. This nerve back here is the glossopharyngeal nerve. So you've got lesser palatine, greater palatine, glossopharyngeal. This nerve coming through here is the incisive branch of the nasopalatine coming through the incisive canal. This is showing you how all of these anastomose to innervate the skin on the roof of the mouth, as well as the incisor teeth. Coming down here, this is the lingual nerve, and that little pink dot is the submandibular ganglia. This is the sublingual gland, submandibular duct. This is geniohyoid and mylohyoid here, just to kind of give you some reference. Superior, middle, and inferior pharyngeal constrictors. We also have on the back of the carotid here, this is the internal carotid artery traveling with the vagus nerve, and that's the hypoglossal nerve crossing over there. We're going to see that from the other one as well. Okay?